Hello.
That means we can say hi.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Team Effort Network Show Me the Money call. This is Nikisha welcoming you to the call. Who's out there, 10 family? Let me know who you are and where you're calling from.
This is Dr. Rose, Sacramento, Texas.
Woohoo! We got Texas in the house. This is going to be a jam-packed call, you guys. Who else is out there?
This is Carolyn Call from Detroit.
Welcome, Carolyn. Welcome to the call. Glad to have you out here.
Thank you.
Who else has made it to the line this evening, actually?
William from Detroit.
All right, more Detroit in the house. Welcome to the call, William. Who else is out there, 10 family? Let us know who you are and where you're calling from.
Pastor Teresa from Alexandria, Virginia.
Hello, Pastor Teresa. Welcome to the call. We're glad to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
All right, Tim family, don't be shy. Let us know who you are and where you're calling from. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and text this out to all your friends, all your family. Let them know because we have an amazing call tonight. I'm so excited to be here. Who else is out there? Let's do last call.
Crystal Gales, Alexandria, Virginia.
Hi, Crystal. Welcome to the call. We're so excited that you're here and that you made it to the line. Make sure you guys let everybody you know on the line because this is going to be an amazing call. I'm so excited, if I haven't told you that already.
Love it.
All right, let's get this party started. How about that, Mr. T?
Yep, let's do it.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Welcome to the call. This is a Show Me the Money call. I'm telling you, after last week's call, I don't even know how anybody's sitting here with a calm face. We have so many exciting things coming on. We have so many things going on, so many lives that are being changed by this absolutely awesome opportunity. But you know, I'm going to take myself out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce this man, Mr. T, Mr. Thaddeus Morrell, who's been in the industry for a very long time, and we won't say how long because I'm a lady, and I don't like to talk like that. And he has been around this industry and knows the ins and outs. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. He's good friends with Mel and Amy, the amazing owners of this fantastic company, and, you know, he knows a good opportunity when he sees one, and this is it. He's been in the industry, like I said, for a long time. He's been a consultant to other network marketing companies. People really admire him. He's a mentor of mine and a good friend. And I'm so excited to introduce Mr. Thaddeus Morrell. Have you made it to the line, which I know you have?
Yes, indeed. Nikisha, Hollywood Bonds. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you like a bell, Mr. T. Take it away.
All right. Thank you, folks. You can hear the excitement. I'm telling you, today was just amazing. I had a chance to speak with some other leaders that are looking at joining our company. Got some other information from our CEO, and I tell you, we have some amazing things coming down the pipeline. It was just so refreshing, and just another reassurance that, hey, we are truly in the right place at the right time, folks. And, you know, let everybody know. You know, I was talking with another lady out of D.C. She's like, Mr. T, I'm going after this one, that person. And you know what? An hour later, she says, guess what? You wouldn't believe it. I have a conference call with this gentleman. This is what he did. He looked at the email I sent him. He listened to the recorded call, and he says he's coming in. So, folks, do not sleep on this opportunity. Do not sleep on this opportunity. Real quick, we have an amazing call lined up. We have an amazing testimony that you have to hear. And I want to tell you one more time, go ahead and send out those last-minute texts because you do not want to miss what you're getting ready to hear right now. Real quick, I always like to cover this just in case we have some brand-new people on the line. Team Effort International is an 11-year-old debt-free company. Our sister division, My Video Talk, is a 10-year-old company, close to 500,000 representatives in over 45 countries, and we have close to 20 millionaires. So, folks, we, with our sister division, a technology division, exists since 10 years. I mean, that's a big deal in itself for a technology company, network marketing, millionaires around 10 years, debt-free, still cutting checks and still building worldwide. Are you kidding? And then we launched this amazing division, Team Effort Network, with 5 amazing sprays, and we have more sprays in the pipeline. I mean, Nikisha, I'm just like, wow, these 5 sprays are already, top notch. What is going to happen when we add more? And
it's just going to blow the roof off. Off.
It is. I mean, we can barely keep these sprays in stock that we have now, folks. And like I said, it is just getting ready to go through the roof. Not only that, we have this amazing promotion. And, I've known Melanated for a long time, and I've seen different promotions. Folks, this promotion here is off the charts. I want to encourage everyone to get 3 Diamond members in the month of September and do whatever you got to do to help them become an executive. Because if you do that, you'll earn an extra $550 per executive that you bring into the business in the month of September. And boy, we got an amazing lineup happening on September 27th on at our East Coast Regional. So definitely go into your back office and purchase those tickets. But what I'm going to do now, and let me do a mic check, is Melissa Energizer Honeybee. Have you made it to the line yet, lady?
Absolutely.
Folks, one of my favorite people here, brand new to network marketing. She has over 25 years of experience as a physician assistant. So, folks, she knows medicine. She knows the body. She knows what makes it tick and all kinds of different ailments and illnesses and situations. She herself has experienced an amazing testimony here with the sprays. But I want her to come to the line and just tell us a little bit about each individual spray, and we're going to highlight the B-Boost tonight with our amazing testimony. So maybe, Melissa, you can highlight that one in particular. Take it away.
All righty. We have 10 revolutionary products that 10 has created. They're oral sprays, and they are changing the way the world's taking vitamins and nutritional supplements. What's so exciting is we are getting 98% absorption. That's 9 times better than any type of pill, any type of digestive supplement out there. You're going to get 98% of your nutrition into your bloodstream within seconds. This is also without binders, fillers. It's just 10% health, and it's fantastic. Let me go ahead and highlight just a little bit of that B-Boost that we're going to feature tonight. It contains B3, B6, and B12. It will give you a natural kickstart to your day, as well to keep you energized throughout the day. 8 sprays is what it takes to maintain your nervous system, your brain, your heart, your liver, your kidneys. Actually, all the B vitamins are essential for your optimal health, performance, and well-being. And that's huge because if you heard all the vital organs I just went over, the B-Boost is it. Next product we're going to go over is our D-Power. I love this. It's the D3. You can get this outside if you stay out in the sun, but obviously the geographical areas don't allow us to do so. So what you need to do is spray 5 times a day to get the D3. This helps absorb calcium into our body. It's our huge immune system. You need to get on the D3. With flu season coming on, boost up your D levels. You won't have to worry about getting that tummy bug. Receptors for D are found throughout your cells and your tissues of your body. That also includes your cardiovascular health. You need to make sure that you have D vitamins in your system to maintain your immunity. Next product we have is our Super 10, 8 sprays a day. That's all you need, and you're going to get 10 powerful super foods. They're full of antioxidants. They work so as a detox, and the reason it's so needed out there is the way that we eat. Most of our food is filled with pesticides, and we don't even realize that. So you have to get a detox in there, an anti-inflammatory, and we've got it with 10 super foods. It can also help with the inflammation. Let me tell you what's in this product. We have aloe vera, the monkey berry, the goji, the acai, the 5-HTP. That's just a few of them. You don't understand. This is a must-have in your system. You will also understand once if you have that acid reflux stuff that might disturb you during the day or even at night when you're sleeping, it's going to knock that out. If you have issues with sleeping, guess what? You combine this with your bee boost, you've got a natural sleep aid. You don't have to worry about taking anything over the counter that's going to be addictive. Definitely make sure you get that Super 10 in your regimen. Next product I'm going to go over is our Slim by 10. Everybody wants to lose weight. No matter what size they are, they feel like they just got to get those extra pounds off, and we've got it. 8 sprays a day, 30 minutes before you eat. You're going to want to get this. This is a dynamic fat-blocking appetite suppressant. Those inches, that weight is going to start falling off. The ingredients are dynamic, and the reason they are is because you can't find this out there anywhere in combination. Green tea coffee extract, green bean extract, Rocinha Cambogia, African mango, and Carolina probiotics. Those are some strong appetite suppressants, fat blockers, right to the cell. That means it's not going to go back into that cell and it's gone forever. We've heard weight loss with these amazing sprays, 80 pounds in 90 days, 85 pounds in 60 days. You're not hearing that anywhere else because guess what? We're getting it absorbed straight into the system and it works immediately. Last but not least, I'm going to highlight our Cell Energy 4 fantastic ingredients, glutathione. That's a naturally occurring antioxidant in our body, but we quit making that at the age of 35, so definitely you need to go ahead and start replacing that glutathione. That's what's going to keep you alive because you have to have that in your system to keep your immunity up. Next item in there is ascorbic acid. That's what takes those vitamins that we just sprayed of our D and our Boost and our Super 10, and it recycles it back into our cells, and it allows that glutathione to reverse that aging to age 20 in our system. You're going to want to get this in there. We got the resveratrol. It reverses aging to the DNA, and then we've got that natural kick, which is that natural caffeine, equivalent to about a quarter cup of coffee. Mr. D, the testimonies continue to come in from chronic pain, Alzheimer's, dementia, myself with asthma, heart disease. We're seeing some phenomenal reversals, and I love these sprays because, as you said, they have changed my life dramatically. Back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Melissa, and we'll have you on here in the next week or two to share your testimony. And I can't let you go without sharing. You know, Melissa sends me a text. We talk just about every day, but she sends me a text and says, "Mr. T, look at this." And you know, this is not making any income claims, et cetera, blah, 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 but the statement was from her PayPal account, folks. And this is someone with no experience in network marketing, never did a network marketing in her life. But she showed me a statement where she had made over $22,000 in a little less than 2.5 months just retailing our phenomenal sprays online. Not with the rest of the comp plan, just off the retail portion. And we got Ms. Hollywood Bonds who's going to break down the comp plan. But, Melissa, thank you so much for sharing your time, your energy, and your passion. As always, much love and respect. And we'll be hearing again from her next Tuesday. Thanks again, Melissa. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Next up, I want to bring to the line another amazing superstar, brand new to our team here. He's out of Alexandria, Virginia. He was the number one marketing salesman for Wyndham Hotels in the whole country. And his testimony, I tell you, is just flat out amazing. I know a lot of us, probably everybody on the line, we know people who drink the Monster drinks and the energy, the Red Bulls and all that kind of stuff. And I tell you, the side effects are just horrible. And, you know, I heard his testimony. Like I said, he's doing a great job leading the TTP on Tuesdays. And I tell you, I have people out there calling me and saying, man, Eric just rocked the house tonight. So, Brother Eric Gales, why don't you come to the line, share your personal testimony on how these sprays have literally saved your life, and also take some time to talk a little bit about the business. Brother Eric, take it away.
All right, man. I'm so glad to be on the call with you guys. I'm super excited about, you know, this company and where it's going. You know, the first thing I want to, you know, make sure I share with you is my story, you know, my why, you know, why I seen the difference, you know, and I caught the vision. You know, during the time when I got introduced to the spray, I was actually on my shift at work. You know, I was at the resort. It was a busy Friday night. Friday's our money night at Wyndham Vacation Resorts. So Jesse Bowden comes in, and he's one of my Wyndham owners, and I see him all the time. I've been knowing him for years. And he comes in and, he says, Brother Eric, I want to bless you with this spray. And so, he gives me a spray. I look at it and it says B-Boost, Now, I see it as no coincidence that he gave me that spray of all the other sprays that was available, because of the fact that, hey, it was a God thing, At that moment in time, he had no idea to know that I was drinking 3 to 4 Monster Energy drinks a day. And there was a CVS that was attached to our property that supplied plenty of Monster for me. So, I'm a very ambitious person. I wanted to, be the top marketer in the company. And, I set these amazing goals out there. But obviously anybody who knows about corporate America, you're going to have to outwork and outdo everybody around you to reach that top level because everybody wants to win, So one day I was feeling very tired and one of the guys said, man, you got to go down and get this Monster. He's like, that's what I do, So I said, Monster Energy, let me give it a shot. Went down, grabbed the Monster Energy, didn't bother to look at the label, didn't bother to research anything. Took the Monster Energy down. And I was running around that resort like a chicken with my head cut off, man. I was just flying around buzzing. They were like, I just seen you in sales. Now you're over in contracts. They were like, what's going on? I felt really good, And, I was just full of energy and everything. And, I had one of my best days of work that day. And so, lo and behold, the next day I grabbed me a Monster. And, over the course of time, it became something that was part of my daily ritual. Grab me a Monster Energy drink, then grab 2, then grab 3. I joke around all the time and tell my team, I started getting to a point where, I didn't want to pay CVS prices, so I went on Amazon.com and tried to buy 24 packs of it because I realized that, I needed more and more and more and more of the Monster Energy drink. Well, along this time while I'm drinking the Monster Energy, I actually started to have seizures as well, So it was seizure after seizure after seizure. Now, I'm not a person who has a history at the hospital at all. My own mother would say I rarely was ever in the hospital as a child, if any time. So, I'm not a person that's ever been sickly. I'm not a person that's ever been on prescription meds or anything of that nature. So for me to have seizures was just, it just took everybody, a minute just to even let that digest. Like, Eric's in the hospital? And, like I say, it was seizure after seizure, and then the doctor started wanting to say, hey, you got epilepsy, and they started wanting to prescribe me epilepsy medicine. The medicine sent me into a depressive state, and I told my wife, I looked at her one day and I said, I don't know what this medicine has in it, but, I'm just sad all the time. She calls the doctor, and she tells the doctor what my symptoms were, my side effects, and the doctor tells her, yes, Mrs. Gills, that medicine is known to promote thoughts of depression and suicide, depressive thoughts and suicidal thoughts. So that's scary in and of itself. Not just because of the fact that it was a medicine altering, my state of mind, but also in the fact that now I need to get antidepressant medicine. So it's a rabbit hole that they're trying to take you down. But the whole time I'm still drinking these energy drinks, and we can't figure out why. We haven't, at this point in time, we hadn't linked anything, anything. And, like I said, once Jesse gave me the B-Boost, then I started taking the B-Boost spray, and I put down the Monster Energy because I wanted to see if it actually gave me the energy that I needed, And so I started to spray the B-Boost, and the first week, I felt great. Actually, the first day I felt good. I didn't feel that high, I didn't feel the high that comes with drinking these Monsters and everything, but I just felt sustained energy throughout the day. So, I wanted to give it a shot and see if, like I say, see if it truly could, replace what I was doing. So I kept at it, and then about 17 days went by, and I told my wife, I said, I can't believe I haven't had a Monster Energy drink. It's amazing, because this is something that I had kept up not for 1 year, but for multiple years, And she had no idea I was drinking Monster Energy to the level I was drinking them at. Lo and behold, though, after I started taking the B-Boost, I came across something online that said seizures caused by energy drinks. So, that sent me into a whole study of what energy drinks have in it, and the many, many reports of seizures, not just hundreds of reports, but thousands of reports of seizures being caused by, people who drink these energy drinks heavily. And I'm talking all of them: Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, there's so many names out there, so many different ones, AMP, So as I started to study these things, I started noticing that it's not, not just seizures were happening, but, you had people being hospitalized because they would just pass out. And they would find out when they're in the hospital that their body was, like, completely drained. They were completely dehydrated, And I remember one time when my wife said that the doctor said that I was completely dehydrated, and they had to use, like, 3 bags of IV on me to get me back hydrated, and that's insane. I didn't even know I was that dehydrated, I had no feeling of it. So there's more things going on. Then, it goes down and talks about how sugar, the half the can is loaded with sugar. You got over 200 milligrams of caffeine in each can. These things are breeding grounds for cancer because when dehydration and sugar are breeding grounds for cancer, So I'm killing myself in the process of trying to be ambitious and be the best dad I can be, the best, husband I can be, because I had a family at the time and I wanted to take great care of them and, at the same time, win all the awards at my job. And so, it was for a worthy cause that I, reached out to something like Monster Energy, but in the process of doing that, like I said, I was killing myself. And I shared with you, Thaddeus, and I want to share with the people on the line, I had gotten to the point where I had so many seizures and the doctors really didn't have an answer for me. It had gotten to the point where I increased my life insurance policy at my job because, all my boys were 5 or under, and I had three kids, back to back, with my wife in 2008, 2010, and 2012. So I was like, man, I'm not sure if I'm going to be around. And that's how I felt. So I called, HR, and I asked them what was the max life insurance policy I can take out, and I said, make it the max. Because, I said, in the event anything ever happens to me, I don't want my family to struggle financially, and that's real, for me. That moment in time, even saying that out of my mouth was, one of the scariest, vulnerable moments I ever had in my life. But it was because I was dealing with one of the scariest, vulnerable moments in my life, which was having seizures. Anybody out there that's ever had a seizure knows what I'm talking about. But for those that don't know, I want to explain to you about seizures really quickly. If I can just take 30 seconds to explain something to you. You're going along in your day and, you feel normal. There's nothing really that says, hey, you're about to have a seizure. It's just living your life, I'll give you a prime example. I'm getting ready for work, and my wife and I are planning out our, our rest of our week. I'm putting my tie on. And the next moment that I remember was my wife talking to me in the hospital. So much time it went by. I didn't know what was going on. I was totally incoherent. People said I was talking, and I have no remembrance of it. It's like an hour go by and of your life, and you don't even know what happened in that hour. That's a scary place to be. To hear somebody tell you actions that you performed and conversations you had with them, but you don't recollect any of this, is scary. It's very, very scary. And for me, I would always think, what if one day I have the seizure and I don't come back to? If I was able to go away for an hour like that, one day it might be forever. What if I slip I have a seizure and then I slip into a coma? There's nothing to say that I'm going to come back, revive. So it was very scary for me, to be there. And like I said, and that's what prompted me to do what I did by taking that, that I increasing that life insurance. And like I said, that's real, real for me. And I want to let you know that I'm so thankful for the bee boost. I'm so thankful for Jesse to reaching out, to me and giving me that. And I want to let you know, Jesse didn't sell me the spray. He just gave it to me, and I really, really appreciate